Hi, I'm John Olmsted, and we're going to talk about improving your department by creating a vision for its future. First, a quick 30-second background on what we're talking about. Mission, vision, and values. Everybody has seen this on the back of your employee badge or on signs around the hospital. So just real quick, a mission is why the company exists in the first place. A vision is what the company wants to be in the future, what they want to be known for. And the values are the beliefs shared by the institution, so the values of how you go about your day-to-day business. Examples of the hospital mission statement, vision, and value statements are listed here. You see these all over the place. They're pretty normal. Mission statement, hospital's mission is to improve the health of the community. A vision statement, the hospital will be recognized as an industry leader in patient safety, or fill in the blank, whatever you have. And then, of course, the value statement. These are pretty normal. You see them around. So that's what we're talking about. Okay, so one of the first things I do with my managers when I start working with a department is to create a vision for the department. And after we create this vision, we lay out a step-by-step plan on how to get there. And over the next kind of several months, it's pretty handy to have this because you'll get into a bunch of different problems, and the vision statement kind of helps you prioritize what you're going to do in taking care of the problems. So how do we create a vision statement, and why do we even get into this? Well, okay, first things first, you'll list out the department's biggest challenge. What is the biggest headache that you run into in this department? And then you imagine what it'd be like if that was gone. Wouldn't it be nice? You show up to work and you just didn't have that problem. You create the vision, and then you lay out a step-by-step plan how to get there, because you absolutely can fundamentally change your department and really make it a great place to work. I have some real-life examples here. Surgery. One surgery department I started working with as an operating room director, the first thing when I started working with my manager, we observed we had sky-high turnover, back-to-back years of 30% turnover, tons of complaints on bullying, and in general, just super low morale. It was not fun to show up for work. We had nonstop complaints and just sadness everywhere. It was not fun. This absolutely can be taken care of. We sat down and we made a vision that what if we lived in a department that was bully-free and had the lowest turnover of any department in the hospital. And at that time, that did kind of seem pie in the sky. But it absolutely was not, and we set some clear-cut steps on how to get there, and that's what we did. We methodically took care of the bullying. We set specific standards. We addressed what I call injecting tension into the workplace, which is sort of a passive aggression that you see pretty rampant in nursing. And we took care of the bullies. Some of the bullies left voluntarily. Some of them left with our help. And a lot of it just stopped. And for over 5 years, the department has had super low turnover. It's been a very, very nice place to work, and can be seen as bullying free. So it was extremely successful. All started by creating a vision. Another example: central sterile and receiving. Some people call this SPD in some hospitals. This is, the central sterilizing department where the OR sends trays when they're done with them, and they prepare the trays, sterilize them, prepare them for OR use next time around. We had a problem. We had massive tray problems. We had massive disorganization, terrible interdepartmental relationship, a lot of fighting in between the departments, and just in general, a very low level of customer satisfaction with the central sterile and receiving department. We created a vision. We got together and said we want to become a department that the hospital brags about. We wanted to become a hospital that is seen as a competitive advantage for the hospital, which is, again, for a central sterile department, they're behind the doors, behind the scenes, and usually the only time that you're dealing with them is when there's a problem. But we created a vision to be something better. And again, we methodically set out by addressing the performance issues. We improved tray organization and tracking, massively improved education, created a really nice partnership between CSR and the OR, and implemented a whole host of performance improvement measures. And all of it was focused on improving service to the point where, besides not getting complaints, we actually got compliments from surgery. We created a monthly report, accountability report, that got sent to the OR on a monthly basis to show the accountability that CSR was taking for its actions. And again, bragging status is that's a high goal, and I don't know that we've absolutely attained that status, but we are darn close. We've dropped flash sterilizing by 2/3. We have 0 incomplete trays being sent to the OR for over a year. Just massive improvement in the department, to where the department absolutely gets a lot of compliments. So, homework, should you choose to accept it, is go forth and create a vision. Create a vision of what you want your department to be. Think about its biggest challenge, the biggest pain in the neck, and the thing that most people complain about. And imagine what it'd be like if that challenge disappeared. Imagine a department where that complaint ceased to exist. Create that vision and lay out a step-by-step plan to get there. You will absolutely be successful in this. Want to email any questions or concerns, you can always email to john@managingpartnersllc.com, and we'll be happy to respond to them or give any advice we can. Now let's get out there and make the difference.